What's going on, everybody? How's it going? Welcome in. Welcome to today's live stream. I hope that you guys are having an excellent Thursday, an excellent week. Tomorrow's Friday. It is Friday Junior, everybody. What better day to release a Scream trailer than a Thursday, right? I mean, I guess it'd be better if it was Friday, but, either way, it's still a very exciting day for us Scream fans. It's a very exciting day for just the Scream franchise. What's going on, guys? I hope that you guys are all doing well. And what's going on, chat? How you guys doing? Kind of looking over at the other monitor right now. I see that we've got Lamontre, we've got Bretman and Tanis. I see we got Destiny in here. 31 Hollows, what's going on? Or I should say Andy, what's going on? How you guys doing? Welcome. And if we get any more viewers today during the stream, I recognize that I am literally streaming between a very busy time. I'm seeing like a lot of channels right now are just now either streaming or doing trailer reactions or whatever. There's a lot of Scream content going on right now. So I just want to say I appreciate y'all. I appreciate you guys for being here and tuning into my show and listening to what my thoughts are going to be. And I just want to make clear right now that these are just my thoughts. They're not. That doesn't mean that they're the right thoughts. It doesn't mean that they're the correct thoughts, but these are just kind of my thoughts on the trailer. We're going to talk about the trailer here. I want to hear what your guys' thoughts on the trailer were, and I'm going to kind of kickstart the conversation by saying that I do think that this trailer, the Scream 6 trailer that we got this morning, is the best Scream trailer to date. I very much enjoyed the heck out of this trailer. I think that it looks brutal, it looks violent, it looks pretty much exactly as you would want a Scream movie to look, and then it also gave me some more. So here, let me just kind of play around with my monitor here real quick, just so none of like my graphics are all over the place during the stream, because knowing me, I will like click something. I just want to make sure that they're all locked into place, so that way we are good throughout the course of the stream. Gory, what's going on? I just saw you you come on in here. But yeah, so Scream 6 trailer dropped this morning. If you guys haven't or aren't familiar with it, you guys can watch it on YouTube. You guys can watch it on Instagram. Pretty much any social media platform. It is out. It's here. We can all relax, right? And I'm not even going to lie, like, this isn't like, I remember, if I can just reflect really quick, back when the Halloween Kills trailer was coming out, like, you guys remember, like, if you guys have been around the channel for a while, I was doing videos left and right. I was doing them, like, every single day, pure speculation on when the trailer was coming out. I was like, it's coming tomorrow, next week, whatever. And it got kind of annoying. I could see why one would think that, that was very annoying. Because, like, don't speculate. Just let it happen. Just let the trailer kind of come out on its own and then have stuff to talk about, right? And that's why I indicated in my stream on Monday that I kind of wanted to just shy away from the speculation and the theory. It had been confirmed that the Scream 6 trailer was coming out this week, so I wanted to kind of jump on and, along with the Last of Us review, do some pre-trailer thoughts and what we were going to see and everything. And it basically gave us exactly what I was talking about on Monday, right? Like I said that we're going to have more story involved in it, even though it kind of just seemed like a lot of different clips all shoved together. It showed some of the body count. It showed some of the characters that are going to most likely obviously be the creators of the body count. They didn't really have a whole lot of dialogue, but we saw Sam, we saw Tara, we saw Gale. Gale we're definitely going to be talking about in this stream for a fact. So that's something I'm very excited about as well. And I'm going to say right now, and I'll say it again when Gale gets on the monitor, that I think that she's going to kind of be like the C-3PO of Star Wars. She's going to make it in every Scream movie until maybe the last one. Even though this trailer does make it seem like that she can die. This trailer makes it seem like she can die. I'm not sure if they're actually going to kill her in this movie. And we'll talk about that. We're going to talk about that. We're going to talk about everything, guys. We're going to talk about the whole trailer and everything. So let's see here. I see a couple of you agreeing that this is the best Scream trailer and everything. So I'm just kind of like looking over at my other monitor here. We've got Team Luton. What's going on, man? How's it going? Or Team Luton. I'm sorry if I say your name incorrectly. You guys should know that I'm the worst pronunciator when it comes down to names. Like, look, I almost couldn't even say that. So when it comes down to pronunciations, I'm the worst when it comes to it. So I do apologize if I say your name incorrectly. And I know Destiny, who's in the chat right now, she knows that more than anybody. I mispronounce her last name all the time. Sometimes it's intentional. Sometimes I'm just like, going to say her name incorrectly just to get a rise out of her. But for the most part, I say it, and then she has to correct me on it. It happens way too many times. So, that's something that I'm trying to work on. I'm trying to work on. Ward says, hello, Braden. What's your favorite scary movie? Well, my favorite scary movie of all time is Halloween. Halloween is my favorite of all time. Scream is a very close second, though. So I do, and I've got, rocking the Ghostface hoodie right now for this stream because obviously it's Ghostface Day. It's Ghostface Day, and this is probably going to be exactly what I wear to go see the movie as well. So Destiny, she's laughing so hard. I can tell that that's genuine. And I see T is also very much laughing. But it seems like T is actually laughing, and Destiny is just, got that the undertone annoyed voice going on. But okay, let's go on and pull the trailer onto the screen. I know that that's what you guys are here for. I know that we're talking about the trailer. I know that we're breaking down the trailer to a degree. I'm not going to be highlighting, oh my God, look at that background or anything. I'm just going to be talking about the scenes and kind of just generating a discussion off of it. Right? So, okay, let's pull this thing up. So I got that right there. You guys can see me. Good. Great. Let me come over to the other screen here so I can play along with it. And I'm also going to pull you guys over so I have your comments. Okay. Cool. Everything's working. What's going on, Chris? What is going on? Actually, before I get further into the trailer, I know, don't kill me, guys. Don't kill me, but this is a general discussion. What do you guys think of the poster? The poster of Scream 6. The poster I like a lot. I like it a lot. Like, that posted like 20 seconds before the trailer was officially live. The new Scream 6 poster, which is also featured on my thumbnail right now, is so badass. I really, really want one. I want one to hang behind me. Like, I kind of want to replace it with the Halloween Kills poster just a little bit, because like that poster is like one of the best looking Scream posters that they've ever done. I think that the poster is badass. I think that the trailer's badass. So the poster, though, as soon as I saw that, I shared it on social media. As soon as I saw it, I was like, all right, sharing the story. Let's go. So, I see Andy, he's saying very similar to Scream 5's poster. A little bit, except now it's got New York. In a way, it's almost like they're trying to keep it similar. They're trying to keep the marketing and everything like that just kind of like contained, just updating it. But the strip, like with New York and everything, and how the knife is coming up from the bottom, it's so cool. And like how the edge of it kind of looks like little pieces of the cloak and whatnot. It's such a badass looking poster. That is for damn sure. So, let's go ahead and start breaking this thing down. I'm going to say at this point in the show that, oh my gosh, my computer isn't plugged in. Let me plug this in really quick so that way it doesn't die. Stand by. There we go. Sorry about that, everyone. I had to plug in my computer, otherwise it was gonna die. I recognized that. I was like, why is my computer breathing so heavily right now? And I was like, oh shit. It's not plugged in, so I do apologize for that mini delay. But okay, let's jump into this. So it's at this point in the stream where I'm gonna say, if you guys are commenting, I do apologize for not getting to everybody's comments right now, but I will try my damn near hardest to get to everybody's comments and everything. So I see a couple of you already laughing. Yeah. I do apologize for that. I was like, dude, I literally was like, my computer is breathing so fucking heavily right now. What the hell is going on? And it's because it needed its juice. All right, here we go. Opening shot. So the first shot of the trailer. Let me just back this up real quick. Typical opening shot of the trailer, right? You got a view of the city. Got a nice little view. Looks like you've got Times Square right down there. Looks like just casual New York, right? But then we got Tara and Sam running into this shop, just right in, saying that they need help. They need some sort of help, right? You can tell that they're panicking. Someone's after them. This guy is like, what the fuck is going on with you two? Like, what's going on? And he is soon to regret that decision. He is soon to very much regret that decision. So someone's after him. Boom. Ghostface comes right into the store. Now, this right here is new. We've never seen Ghostface just up and do that. Never. Which is what I very much like so far about this. So this first clip, the first scene of this trailer, I very much liked. Because this was already showing a Ghostface that we have never seen before. And obviously that's one of the lines throughout the trailer, is that this is a Ghostface like we've never seen before, right? Or something like that. So right away, Ghostface is already more vicious than we've ever seen him. Right? And that is what intrigued me. I was like, oh shit, this is the start of the trailer? What else are we going to get? And it just teases the carnage. It doesn't give away too much. There's not very many spoilers in the trailer, if any, really. I would actually argue that there's absolutely no spoilers in this trailer. But it gave us enough to be like, you know what? That's fucking cool. That is really awesome. And I would actually go as far to say, yes, this is like next level Scream. This is like, again, Ghostface as we've never seen him before. Because the Ghostface that we know from the franchise, normally he just like will hide, like after a certain chase, like he would kind of disappear and then reappear in a later scene. But here he's like, fuck it, I'm just running into the store after him. He's like, if I'm gonna kill him, I'm gonna kill him, right? That's pretty much the mentality that I'm getting right now from this guy or girl, whoever it is. They're just like, fuck it, if I'm gonna kill him, we're in New York City, I'm gonna freaking kill him. So that's basically the mentality that I'm getting right here. So this guy, he immediately is going to regret his decision. Looks like that this mask right here is actually going to be the main mask of the movie. Even though, yes, I'll get to the layer part of the trailer as well. It seems like that there's like a Ghostface layer in this. So, but this mask, I love this mask. And I think that it is my favorite look of Ghostface that we have seen so far. So, love this. This dude gets the basic stab. He falls. Like, he's like, literally, like, get fucked, buddy. And then everyone's running out of the store. He's not focused on everybody else. He's letting everybody else go. So, basically, you get in Ghostface's way, you fucking die. That's how it's going to be. So, he's heading after Tara and Sam. We got the store clerk who takes out the shotgun. I love this shot, I'm not going to lie. I think Ghostface looks awesome just from this angle too. And I love the shot of the clerk just with the shotgun in his hand pointing it at Ghostface. Like, if this was a still that was released from the movie with no context of a trailer, I would be like, fuck, that's badass. So, okay, moving forward. So, do you all see, like, just watch how fast Ghostface dodges this thing. Like, that is so fast. He ducks, he sees the shotgun and immediately ducks. Like, I just want to see that one more time. It's almost hilarious how fast that is. how agile you have to be to duck as fast as Ghostface just ducked to dodge that bullet. That is crazy. That is agility if I have ever seen agility in my life. So that was just awesome. So he dodges that like a freaking champ. Store clerk is walking around. Love the shot in the mirror here of Ghostface coming up behind him. Love how the store clerk is looking up at it like, well, shit, I'm fucked, right? I'm fucked in this moment. And then they have like a little battle. Ghostface takes the shotgun, hits him in the face, hits him against the little fridge right here, and just blows him to death. No hesitation. Again, that's what I really love about this so far. And we're 23 seconds into the trailer, and I already loved it. As soon as I saw it, I was like, this is freaking awesome. This is, again, like we've never seen Ghostface before. Wields a shotgun, literally puts just 2 bullets right into this guy. And then he's able to have the shotgun for the remainder of the scene. So this is the clip that they also released yesterday too. Just like the quick little 7-second clip. So we get to see what the aftermath of what this guy looks like. Freaking just a hole just right through his chest. Got some good suspense and everything. I also love how he just keeps the shotgun. I love how he just keeps it, right? Like, you guys remember in Halloween 4 when Michael killed Kelly? And he literally took the shotgun and just stuck it right through her and just left her on the wall. And then he just ditched the shotgun. Ghostface doesn't do that. Ghostface is like, oh yeah, cool, fucking new toy, let's go. He's just gonna continue to walk through the shop. Like, now he's got the shotgun in his hand. Honestly, like, in a way I was kind of right, because when I saw the shotgun in Ghostface's hand yesterday, I was like, well, he probably has his knife. He might shoot somebody and then finish him off with a knife. I was texting my buddy Misael about that yesterday, and I was like, he might fucking just use 2 weapons for 1 kill. He almost did that, because he killed the first guy in the shop with a knife and then killed the store clerk with the shotgun, and now he has the shotgun again. Maybe he'll kill somebody else with the shotgun and finish him off with a knife. That would be pretty cool. I'm not going to lie. That would be pretty cool. Just kind of catching up with who's in the chat. Ashton, what's going on? Devin, how you doing? I see we got Mia in the chat. These are all people I'm going to be streaming with tomorrow night with Stream Warriors, so make sure you guys tune in to that on Good Real Hunting's channel. That'll be tomorrow night. So kind of continuing here. I literally love this scene. Like, this scene looks like it's going to be suspenseful. There's glass on the ground. We've got Sam and Tara crawling to try and make sure that they can get out of this okay. And they're going to get out of it okay, right? These are the main characters. They're going to get out of this scene okay. And we did see something last night in Fear Freaks. Destiny and I were talking about. There's a shot outside in the street with New York City police cars and everything around. It looks like that's the aftermath of this scene. It looks like it's the aftermath. So they're going to get out of this A-okay. So, but the suspense in this scene makes it seem like they're not. And that's how you make a really damn good scene like this. So, because the suspense is all there. This is all really, really fascinating stuff. And again, every shot of this mask, I love it more and more. Every shot of it, I love it more and more. So yeah, the first 45 seconds, so now we're on the Paramount logo, but the first 45 seconds is all the pretty much scene that we saw yesterday in that little tease. Another shot in New York City. We have Sam, who's saying that there's a darkness inside of her. So it almost looks like she has a backpack right here. Like, I know you guys can't see my arrow or anything like that right now, but if I can just kind of direct on the screen. If you look on the left side of Sam, not of Sam, but if you look at the left side of the screen, then it looks like there's a backpack. So it looks like that she might be in school. She might be seeing a counselor, a therapist, or something like that. We got a a shot of the mask here. This is the newer mask, the weathered mask and everything. So that's cool. This honestly looks like that this is after she's been through some shit. If I can just kind of like pinpoint, her hair looks a little wet. It looks like she's got some blood on her. So then this is a really damn cool shot. So now we got the characters. These are all newer characters that are going to make up the body count. These are all, so her, okay, there's Tara. She's not going to make up the body count, but there's Tara. Got Mindy. This girl might be dating Mindy. She might be dating Mindy. That's because Mindy's very close to her right now. So this might be Mindy's girlfriend. And then we have Sam right behind her with a shocked look. I love this shot. I love the outline of Ghostface in this shot. And the look up through the glass is crazy. That is such a good shot. And a very terrifying shot too, need I say. Because, again, like Ghostface is just making themselves out in the open this time, which is honestly awesome. And then we got Kirby. There she is. There is Kirby. Finally, we get some dialogue with her. She's obviously one of the center of attention characters on the poster. She is going to have a major part to play in this movie, and she was saying that she's also connected to this and how they're connected in a way and everything. So this is awesome. It was so great to actually see her on screen. It was like Destiny and I were actually talking yesterday about how last year when they announced that Kirby was back, like we literally did a stream that night. As soon as they announced that this character was back and Hayden was back and everything, we did a stream on that. And it was big news. Like the Scream community was all going absolutely freaking crazy. She looks absolutely fantastic in this. And now here we are, guys. Here we are almost a year later, because I think it was in like April or something like that of last year. They were starting to shoot over the summer. They obviously were making all those big casting announcements. But here we are. And now we finally have footage of Kirby in Scream. Very, very minimal, which is good, because we want to make sure that we save all of this for the movie. And that's why I love this trailer too, is because there's, again, no spoilers about anything. So yeah, there's Kirby in her shitty wig, in her shitty wig, right? Because yeah, the wig, it's definitely noticeable. It is definitely noticeable. I would think that they would do something a little bit better. She definitely she looks different than she did in Scream 4. Obviously, over a decade has passed since we saw her last. But you would think that they would take better care of her hair, right? You would think. But they didn't. I mean, you could definitely tell it's a wig. But hey, as long as, it doesn't fall off during the movie, or as long as she's doing great in the movie, which I'm sure she is, because she looks great in the trailer. Again, I know that her lines are very minimal, but as long as she's doing a good job, it'll be fine. And like during the movie, if it's good and it's suspenseful and all that, I don't know if I'm going to be paying too much attention to it. I'm paying attention to it now because that first leaked image that was leaked with her hair, I was just like, are we serious right now? Like, that's the best we can do. But, I'm going to try not to pay too much attention to it. So, yeah, Devin, I don't know, man. I don't know why they put a wig on her. They could have just done her hair. There's a lot of things that they could have done. But, yeah, they definitely botched that one, that's for sure. But nonetheless, I'm glad to see her back. I'm not going to undermine the fact that she's back. I'm happy she's back. And it's just unfortunate that she has a shitty wig on it. So, Kubo, yeah, I agree. I'll say that in this shot, it definitely looks better than it did in the leaked image that was online. it looks better here for sure. So that's why I'm going to go ahead and get over it. Blair, what's going on? What? What's going on, buddy? He says, guess what? Don't leave me hanging. Don't leave me hanging. What? All right, let's move on. Next shot. Got another shot of Ghostface through the glass. Back to Kirby. Then we got Gale. There's Gale. I don't know who she's talking to right now. It looks like that there's a... looks like that they either have dark hair or it's like a hood or something. But she's talking to somebody. Or it could just be like... Okay, so that's Sam. That's Sam. So this is a scene where Tara, Kirby, Sam, Gale, looks like that they're all together here. Tara does not look happy. I'm not going to lie. This shot right here, this might be the opening slice. Doesn't it kind of look like that? If I was to bet something. Yep. See, like you see how he comes down? He's like, wham. If I was to bet something, if I was to put money on something, I would say that this is the opening slash for Scream 6. Because look at this. Wham. That would be a good one, right? That's the classic Scream opening. You have to have that. You know, you have to have that. Either that or that's going to be how they end it. Some trailers do that. Some trailers do that. Some trailers will have the ending of the movie in the trailer. And, I mean, how interesting would that be if, like, there was an ending kill with a new Ghostface and we already know that that's going to be the transition into 7. And that's the final shot of Scream 6, and then it comes up and says Scream 6, credits start rolling. Not going to lie, that would be a pretty cool ending, too. That would be a pretty cool ending. So... But, yeah, like the opening, yes, Brett, man, I'm saying the opening slice, because that's what Ghostface does, or the opening slash, or whatever, I say slice, because it splices down the screen, and it says Scream, right? So, seeing a couple of you agreeing with me. Chris says that looks like the opening slash to me, which would mean the alley with a certain someone would not be the opening, which makes me happy in pants, in my pants. No, yeah, I mean, I think that I think the opening, because let me go back really quick. Let me just rewind this one more time, then we'll move forward, okay? I apologize, people. Don't worry. So this looks like it's in an apartment. Looks like it's in an apartment, right? So I've heard rumors of the opening kill being in an apartment. Which, if that's the case, then this can almost be true, right? Because you look at the background, you got walls and everything, right? This is clearly not outside. It's inside. It's in a house or an apartment or something. But that looks like the opening before the title card comes up scene to me, right? So that's pretty much what I'm thinking. Bam. Scream 6. I love this too. I love this. The what's your favorite scary movie with the Ghostface painted on the wall. Again, this is all just stuff that we have not seen before, and the way that it looks, and I love the color of the movie. It looks great, and I love how, like, in the spray paint and in the paint it says, what's your favorite scary movie? I love this shot. I love it. So then that scene right there pretty much looks like what we saw yesterday with Gale. So this looks like them entering. It looks like a storage area. This is actually Ghostface's lair, I think. That's where they're all at. But Gale looked like, in the image that was released yesterday by Entertainment Weekly, looked like that she was about to come into something like this, and that's pretty much what we got, right? Is now they're all together. They're entering. Hey, he's from New Girl. I forgot this actor's name, but he's from New Girl. That's what I know him from. Okay, Gale. And then here's this layer. So here's this whole layer. And it looks like we got a bunch of different Ghostface looks. Which, again, is interesting because there's a variety of different looks from the teaser trailer, like there were all the Ghostface out on what appeared to be Halloween night. Everybody was on the subway, and they were all looking at the main cast and everything. So that's either a dream sequence or that's actually going to be something within the movie that, it plays an integral part to, okay, like now we know that there's a layer and there's a bunch of different looks. Now, why they decide to go with the more beat up look, who knows? Maybe we'll find that out in the movie, right? Because as much as I love the look, as much as I love it, I'm like, well, why are they deciding to go with this look? They have a whole wardrobe of stuff to go with. So why the weather look, right? Why the more worn down look? Who knows? We're going to find out, though. We're going to find out on March 10th. So, yeah, I do like this a lot, though. I like the idea of there being a lot of different looks because then it also makes Ghostface a little bit harder to identify. Like, if you have the one mask, I mean, sure, there's a bunch of different people dressed as Ghostface on Halloween night. I mean, sure, it's going to be hard to identify the one person in a crowd of people, right? We saw something kind of like that in, Scream 2. Saw it again in Scream 3 in the wardrobe area where there was all the Ghostface costumes and the real one was able to blend in, right? So it's very similar to this. Like, if you have different looks, and even though those movies had the same look, it was hard to blend in due to the scenario. But, like, if you're trying to identify somebody, it's going to make it harder to identify if there's a bunch of different looks. So, Blair, all right, fine. I'll tell the people really quick. So Blair, he's one of our executive producers on The Last Nightmare. He just finished all of the revisions for The Last Nightmare script. He's looked it over. He has officially completed it, and he should be hopefully emailing that to me within the next couple of minutes. So that way I can go and make all of the adjustments on the revisions that we need to make, and we can move forward with the next area of pre-production. So, because the script is now going to be done, I'll go in, I'll clean up everything. And yeah, so I'm very excited about that. Thank you, Blair, for being on top of that. Thank you for getting that to me as soon as you can. So, yeah. Last Nightmare is officially about to move forward into the next area of pre-production, which I'm very excited about. So it looks like we got a knife with blood on it. It's either rust or blood. I'm going to say that's blood. But looks like Sam is holding that in her hand. She's thinking a little bit. So it looks like we've got a couple. This shot shows two new characters. This March. Okay, so here is where we got to talk about Gale. Here is where Gale comes in because she gets the call from Ghostface. And she's like saying, you know, you're like the 10th person to try this, right? And it never works out for anybody within or behind the mask. She's correct. She is correct. It never works out for anybody in the mask. Even though they think that it's going to, it never does. It's just how it is, right? They always think that they're going to win. So, which is why I really do think if they are going to make this a trilogy, and I know that this might actually upset some people, my thought is that they should end it without a reveal in this movie. Now, I understand that again, and I'm sure some of you probably disagree with me. Maybe a lot of you disagree with me, but I think that if they were going to end it, they should just use the same killer, because that also would be new. If this guy is truly saying that he or she is not like they've never seen before, let Ghostface win in this movie. We've shown in the past, like in big movies, that when a villain wins, it puts the characters in a more vulnerable state. It puts them in a more vulnerable state because the villain wins. Don't have a reveal in Scream 6. Make it different. Make the audience wait and have to come and see Scream 7. Because otherwise it's just there's a new person and we're probably going to hear the exact same line again. You know, like Ghostface, and he's talking to Gale and he's like, yeah, but you've never seen it like me. That literally was just said to Sydney in Scream 5. Right? It just kind of becomes repetitive. And if the motive is actually really good in this movie, because I'm sure we're going to find out who it is. I'm sure there's going to be a reveal at the end. Now, but I'm saying, like, you know, if the motive is actually really fucking good in this movie, why not save that until the finale? Why not save it until that big finale? That's how I would approach it. I would use the same villain for Scream 6. They would get away in Scream 6, leave the characters in a more vulnerable state, knowing that they lost and that Ghostface will be back, but not until Scream 7. And then if they needed Sydney to come back and, be a part of it, then that sets her up coming back, and we have all of the characters that we need to fucking end this guy once and for all. This guy or girl. That's how I would approach it. I think that would be the way to go about it. So, I think that, but I don't think that that's how they're going to do it. There's going to be a reveal in this movie. There's going to be a reveal in Scream 7. And, really at this point, it's up to the writers to be like, okay, we're not, or even the creators to be like, okay, we're not making any more Scream movies, right? We're done. Until eventually they want to try to reboot it, but it's just never going to be as good. Or if they're going to continue this, maybe in the future, they'll actually, depending on who survives these movies, they'll actually do, they'll just continue their stories. But in my opinion, I think that's how they should approach these next couple movies. Because if the motive is really good in this movie, like I said, and they waste it with this one in the middle chapter, and they don't keep it for the finale, and the finale motive sucks, I mean, what are you going to do, right? So that's pretty much what I think that could happen. But, okay, let's get back into this Gale scene. Because the Gale scene, I love this. Like, she's like, you're like the 10th person to try this, right? Never works out for the guy behind the mask. I fucking love this. Like, let me just play this clip really quickly because I love this. She's on the phone. He comes and grabs this guy. Looks like to be her husband or her boyfriend or whatever. But, like, this is honestly, this shot right here is so awesome. Bam. Love that. Love that. I don't think we've seen something like that in Scream. We've seen Ghostface be thorough by, remember in Scream 2, when he was on the phone with Cece, and Cece's sorority sister left, and then Ghostface came in and, looked and went into the other room. That's about as thorough as we've seen Ghostface before, though, I think. If I'm not mistaken. I don't think that we've ever seen him do something like that. Or in Scream 4, when the two cops are dicking around in the street, Ghostface just comes running up behind him. That's thorough Ghostface. Or in the parking garage, right? Like, there are scenes that we've seen, but I don't think that we've ever seen him just take somebody while they're on the phone with somebody like that. I don't think that we've ever seen that before. That is a new level of thorough that we've seen Ghostface at. So I love that. I love that shot. That shot was absolutely freaking awesome. And I just want to play it one more time because of just how badass that is. Like, I mean, look at this. He comes walking in. Bam. Has no time to react to what's going on. Probably got a freaking knife in his throat. It's great. It's great. The cinematography in this is fantastic so far. So... But yeah, like in terms of in terms of the thoroughness, this is definitely awesome. And then the dude gets thrown right through the freaking wall, right through the bookcase, I should say. Because, yeah, it's on a wall. But love this shot, too. He does the classic. Of course he does. Of course he does. The classic, he's got to clean off his knife. He's got to clean off his mess so he can get it dirty again on the next victim. So love that. Love when Ghostface does the knife clean with his glove. And it's black, so it blends right in, you know. Absolutely amazing. This is a great shot of Ghostface, by the way, that I have paused. The lighting looks really good. He looks really scary. Everything with Ghostface so far, fantastic. Hats off to this team for really... and Gale's like, oh, shit. Okay, then we get like some little flashes. Dude, I love the leap over the couch. The leap over the couch. He's like, I'm going to get you. Maybe not. Gale knows this. She's too smart, right? Wait, hold on. Did she bring the phone with her? Probably. Yeah, she probably did. So shuts the door. She's got the gun. Obviously, it's Gale Weathers, man. She's going to have a freaking gun, right? Love how she... Again, this is smart. From a character standpoint, it's smart. It doesn't seem out of character. Gale's going to fucking blast the door. If Ghostface is literally behind the door, pow, 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 just freaking blast it, right? Oh, Eddie, you're right, man. You're right. That is the first time that Ghostface has ever said, hello, Gale. But then we get a little confrontation with them. So it looks like that they're going to have a little showdown. So I think that, and Chris, I'm looking at your comment right now. I do think that they showed Gale's death scene like they did with Dewey. You said yourself, similar marketing. Yes, these movies have had similar marketing. They've had similar marketing, right? But I also think that Gale is going to make it to 7. Like, I think that, again, and I know that I've kind of now been saying that she's going to be like the C-3PO of the Scream franchise because C-3PO was in every Star Wars episode, 1 through 9, right? Even if it was like a smaller role than, you know, the middle trilogy, right? So I don't know. I don't know if they have it in them to kill Gale in this movie. I don't know. We'll see what happens because this might be her indication that Ghostface is back and that there's another killer out there. Sure. I don't know if they're going to have it in them. I also didn't think they had him in them to kill Dewey, but they did. Right? That was like one of the big deaths of Scream 5. So we'll see. We'll see what happens. But I don't know if they're actually going to kill Gale in this movie. I do think that a big character needs to die, for a fact. Like, that's just got to be something that they have to follow through with. Now, if it is Gale, then she has to go out in the most Gale-like way possible. And we know that she's going out fighting, right? That's how Gale would go out. And if, like, there's a little confrontation right here, and then this is how she dies, I mean, she has to go out fighting. That's how Gale Weathers would go out, is fighting. So that's kind of like my thoughts on that one. But Brettman says that he thinks that Gale's a goner. Well, we'll see. We'll see. I'm going to say that she's not. If I'm wrong, again, I said this in the beginning of the stream. This is not a I'm right, you're right. This is just like all theories right now. But I don't think that she's going to die in this movie. I don't. I'm going to stand by it too. I'm not going to change that. I said it. I said what I said. I'm saying it right now. It is currently 12:32 p.m. Mountain Time right now on January 19th. I am standing by what I'm saying, that I do not think that Gale is going to die in Scream 6. I also really much like this shot of the Ghostface with the projector on it. I think that that's really freaking badass too. Some just really, really good stuff. It looks like a lot of really great stuff is happening throughout this trailer. Okay, so now we've got Mindy, who is crawling on a ladder over an alleyway. There's a window open. Looks like this is obviously going to be during a chase sequence. This looks like Chad that's telling her, like, come on, right? Who's behind her, though? Who is behind her? I thought that was initially Ghostface behind her. Ooh, this is a really cool shot, too. Now that I'm kind of, like, freeze-framing some stuff, this is really damn badass of her pointing the gun one way and Ghostface being right next to her. But let's jump back to this Mindy shot really quick. So we got Mindy again crawling across a ladder in an alley to try and get to safety. I love this shot too. Again, just kind of shows the intensity and shows that if the ladder moves at all, it can fall, and then she could fall to her death. You know, I do think that the person that's behind, because that's not Ghostface. I initially thought it was in the trailer, but all he would have to do is literally push that. Whoever this is, whoever's behind Mindy, I think is going to die. I think that they're going to watch. And it looks like a girl. I don't know if that's Sam or not. But if it's like one of those random characters, then I think that she's going to end up getting killed for a fact. So, Bad Karma says that I think that they will kill off Tara. Well, we'll see. We're going to see what happens there. I don't think that they're going to kill Tara. I think Tara's going to make it to see the third movie. She's going to make it for the trilogy. Okay, again, so it looks like that's just a projector. Looks like clips are playing. And I love Sam's line. She's like, "It's me who you want, so let's finish this." Again, look of Ghostface, great. Ooh, looks like someone freaking got it. Look, there's blood behind him right there. There's blood on the wall and everything. It looks like that there's even more blood if you look at his left shoulder and look right under the light that's there. It looks like there's more blood. Looks like someone just got it. Looks like someone freaking butchered the shit. Or looks like someone just got butchered to shit. Okay, we can't see anything. I love that. Like, he's almost taking that out like a freaking Jedi takes out a lightsaber. You know, he's like, huh, let's fucking go. Now, this makes me happy. This right here makes me happy. This shows that we have a chase sequence. A really damn good chase sequence, too. Because it looks intense. When Ghostface is, you know he's really trying when he's, like, shoving into stuff. Right? You know he's really trying to get you when he is really efficient. And that even means, like, if he is, like, tripping up or he needs to catch his balance by, like, leaning into a wall or something, that's how you know that he's really actually trying. He's not toying with you. He's like, you better fucking get back here, bitch. I'm going to get you. So, the chase sequence right here looks absolutely awesome. Or no, and he just stabs the desk or whatever there. I thought that he, like, took out the knife and stabs the desk. Maybe he's upset. But the chase sequence here looks crazy. Love that. Like, look at the way he just fucking hustles into the wall. Boom. He's like, motherfucker, I'm going to get you. I'm going to get y'all. So, ooh, Tara. She holding hands with someone. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Sorry, I'm just examining something really quick, y'all. Just give me a second. Just examining. And then we can talk a little bit more about it. So then it looks like we've got a look here at Tony Revolori's character. So it looks like Tara's, first of all, looks like that she's hanging. Looks like that Tara's hanging on something. This has got to be Sam's hand. Got to be Sam's hand. Yeah, dude. Honestly, she's kind of got the Wednesday look right now. She kind of has the Wednesday look right now. I'm not gonna lie. But yeah, like I think that she I don't know if Tara's gonna die. Tara might be sacrificing herself. She might like say, "Hey, just let me go," and I don't know. But I don't think that she's gonna die. I really don't, and I hope that she doesn't die. I think that she should be around for the third movie. But it looks like that she's hanging on something. I mean, it's either that or she's the killer. Look at the look. Look at that look. What do you guys think? Do you guys think that Tara can actually be involved with it this time? I mean, in a way, she was pretty fucking mad when Sam didn't tell her about like the parentage and stuff like that in Scream 5. I mean, she's hanging, but I mean, I'm not going to lie, like looking at this a little bit further, Jenna Ortega might actually be a pretty good Ghostface. I'm not going to lie. What do you guys think? What do you guys think? Do you guys think that Tara can be Ghostface in this movie? Do you think that she can go from good to bad? Not gonna lie, that would be a pretty big reveal. That'd be a pretty big reveal. I'm not gonna lie. And you know how Scream likes to try and have they try and have some really shocking endings. So yeah, I mean, right? Like, see, taking those crazy pills, Braden, though it could lead to a showdown in Scream 7, sister versus sister. I'm not going to lie, that I truly do think that honestly would be pretty damn interesting. Chris is saying that imagine if she was a third killer in Scream 5, maybe she knew about Billy all along, played victim, turned on Richie and Amber, now she gets her time to shine. I'm not even gonna lie, Chris, that is fucking interesting. This look right here too, like this look in this shot looks like that she can be the killer. It looks like that just Sam won't let her go because she doesn't want to, she doesn't want to let her sister go, even though she's as evil as she was. And if Tara did survive this one, then yes, it would lead to sister versus sister in 7. And Sydney would have to, like, I'm sure that they're going to try their best to get Sydney to come back for it. But I'm not going to lie, this look, she looks menacing. She definitely looks menacing as shit in that shot. And I didn't even think about that until right now. Like, I was like, oh yeah, she's got the Wednesday look and everything and whatever. But I was like, oh shit. It was like one of those like snaps where I was like, that could be interesting. That can be very, that can be some development right there. Samara! There's Samara. There she is. There's a look at her in costume. Looks like she's on the phone. Looks like that she's going to get killed in an alley. Either she's going to get killed in the movie or I feel like she's going to be one of the killers. One of the two. So, whether or not this is the opening, I'm not sure. I don't know, but there is Samara Weaving right there. So this one looks like it's in a theater, or that shot did. So Sam falls. And then this is the same shot that we got in the teaser trailer. They're all looking. They're like, guys. So there's all these Ghostface. And then this one. So this one right here has got to be the one that's after him. Because he's looking over and he's like, y'all still here, right? Like, we've been trying to contact you over your car's extended warranty. But and that's why he's after him. Can you imagine? Is that motive enough? You're not paying your warranty or anything, or you're not getting your warranty. So, same thing that we've seen. Okay, okay. Remember earlier, I said that. Let's go back. Let's go back really quick. There was this shot right here. Kind of looked like the opening. That kind of looked like the opening, but I'm not going to lie. Chris, I hate to say it, buddy. It could be either. It could go either way because of the shot that's right here. I'm not even going to lie. This shot right here could also very much be the opening. I don't know. What do you guys think? Do you guys think that it's going to be the alley? Or do you guys think it's going to be the apartment? Because either of those can be the opening. I'm not going to lie. Normally they do put the opening slash, or the opening slice in the trailer. They actually did that in Scream 5. Because that's obviously the Scream trademark, right? Like the wham. So I'm not going to lie. Not even going to lie. I do think that this can go either way. This can really go either way with the, there's the slash, boom, Scream 6. So in theaters, March 10th. So that's the trailer, guys. That is the trailer for Scream 6. But yeah, it's just going to be what is the opening going to be? Is it going to be the apartment or the alley? So there are people that think that, Samara is going to be the opening kill. If she's not the opening kill, I do and will stand by that. I think that she is going to be one of the Ghostface. I also think that Tony Revolori could also be one of the Ghostface. He's a fantastic actor as well. He was great in the Grand Budapest Hotel. He had a very minor role in Spider-Man, obviously in the Spider-Man trilogy. He had a bigger role in Far From Home, but he's a good actor. He's a great actor, I should say. So I think that he could honestly also pull off a really good Ghostface. Maybe it's Tony Revolori and Samara Weaving. Maybe it's 3. Maybe it's also Jenna Ortega's character. Maybe it's Tara. Who knows? There's a lot of theories that you could put together right now. There is a lot of different things that can be put together in terms of who it's going to be. So, Brett, man, I see you got to get going, man. Thank you so much for tuning in. Definitely understand. Enjoy your dentist appointment. I for sure as hell don't enjoy the dentist, but yeah. Chris says, what if it opens on the subway scene, nobody dies, but it hits a little card the moment a city chase scene ensues? Not going to lie, that could also be pretty interesting. That could definitely be pretty interesting too. But I think that they are going to make sure that they have an opening kill. Scream is pretty much known for the opening kills. So I think that they're going to make sure that they stick with the opening kills. So that's just my thoughts. It could be interesting to have, even though Tara didn't die in the beginning of Scream, it was still a very tense sequence. So maybe if it's a tense enough sequence to where it at least gets the audience and everything like that on board, then maybe that could be the case, right? But I think for the sake of, I just think for the sake of having an opening kill, I think that they're probably going to stick with it. If I'm being honest, that's just my thoughts. So, Andy says that the opening kill should definitely feel like New York or outside in the New York streets alley to let the audience know that this movie will be different and unique. And in a way, I definitely agree. I think that you got to set up the setting, right? You got to set up like this is what the opening is going to push the movie forward and push the story forward. So it has to have a very unique opening to the movie. So I will agree with that for a fact. So, Isaiah, what's going on? Isaiah Styles, welcome in. Thanks for joining us. But I think that overall, the movie is just going to be unique and different in itself because it already feels like that. It already feels like it's going to be different, just even based on the trailer alone. So this is the Ghostface that we have never seen before. I love that line because I don't think a character has ever said that particularly. Like, they've said that the rules have changed. They said that there are new rules, and the rules have changed. Like, obviously, when Scream 4 came out in 2011, the tagline was New Decade, New Rules. Scream 5, there was a new set of rules. Like, they were talking about the requels and the sequels and all that shit. So, I think that, and I like the tagline for this one, the New York, New Rules. Like, because they're in New York, they're in a big city, right? So we'll see. We're going to see what happens. I know I see Destiny here saying that she can't wait. I know that she's a huge Scream fan, so very excited. The trailer definitely piqued a very high level of interest. It was already one of my most anticipated horror movies of the year, but literally after seeing that trailer, I think it just really pushed me over the top. I tweeted that this morning. I said that the trailer actually pushed me over a new level of excitement for this movie. So I'm very, very excited now to see what it is that they're going to do, how they're going to go about it. Again, I personally would be cool if they didn't showcase the killer in this one, mostly because I think that if they have such a damn good killer, that they should just save it for the big reveal in 7. But I also know that people go into these movies hoping to see the killer. That's pretty much the payoff of a Scream movie, right? It's what the payoff is. You sit down, you watch a Scream movie. The payoff is that you get to see who the killer is and why it is that they were doing it, and you just hope that the motive is as good as it can possibly be, right? Because like that allows the killers time to shine. They start talking about when they started and why they decided to do it, and it just kind of becomes very interesting, right? So I can understand that they're more than likely going to keep it in this movie, but again, I personally would be okay if they did not. It's just my personal opinion. So Russell, what's going on, man? You're all good. Don't even worry about it. But unfortunately, I do have to close out this stream right now. I know that I've got a pretty busy afternoon ahead, so I am sorry that I do have to go. If you guys are watching this in the future, you guys are watching the playback, and this is your first time to the channel, then welcome. I hope that you will consider joining and clicking that subscribe button. We have live shows every single week. And starting in just a couple of weeks, we are going to be on a journey to Scream 6 as we talk about one Scream movie every single week leading up to the brand new showdown with Ghostface and our new and returning characters. So definitely stick around for that. I really do appreciate the heck out of each and every one of you for taking an hour out of your day. If you guys have been around here since the stream started, really appreciate all of you. If you guys, again, are new here, consider clicking that subscribe button. So thank you guys as always for watching. Look forward to more videos very soon. And if you guys like this, don't forget to join this channel on its journey to 15,000 subscribers. And I will see you guys next time on BAT Live. Have a great Thursday and a great weekend.